This little food recipe basically is a pastry mix, a shortcut pastry mix, and it's an all-in-one mix. Pretty easy to make for anyone at home. Basically what you do is you put your butter into the bowl. Use butter, not margarine. There's a bit of oil and margarine and stuff, so you're better off with the fat content in the pastry. Get your sugar in there. Again, get your egg in. Give it a little mix of stir about. Doesn't have to be precise at this stage, it's just getting it through. And then just bung in your flour. That's it all in. Okay, just stir away. Add 2 tablespoons of water. Just keep mixing away until you see a ball kind of forming in the center. The ball sort of forms and you can get your hand into it. Okay, get your hand into it. And then it'll start forming the pastry ball itself. This pastry isn't like normal pastry with because there's no gluten in the flour. It just takes a little while to work out. You've got to knead it a bit more. It feels a bit funny. At first it feels like it's got too much butter inside it, but it's not. It will come together eventually. Then you see yourself, you've got a nice silky looking dough. So what we're going to do with this pastry basically is line 2 tins. And what you do, as I said before, it's multi-purpose. You can use it for anything. Again, savoury I would use with no sugar inside. And just to make it that little sort of sweet pastry, we'd add a tablespoonful of sugar. So basically you sort of cut it down the middle like that. This can be the one with sugar. And this can be the savoury one. So this makes one large tart. Again, one large tart size, about 7-8 inches in diameter, or 2 or 3 small individual tarts. You get yourself a little ball in the centre. Keep an extra bit of flour sitting around the table because you're always going to need it for the stickiness of the pastry on the base. Get it rolled out. Move it around, sort of half a shape around again. Again, do the same again. Roll it around, just move it around half a turn each time. Push it forward. One more time. Right like that. A little bit of flour on your rolling pin. And just basically from the front, just roll right to the back. Then all we've got to do is put a little bit of butter just inside the mold, line it right through the grooves, right the way, all the way around. As these are non-stick, it stops the stick anyway. This is just to make sure there's a definite non-stick. So when you have at that stage, again, don't worry too much about the sort of the chefy thing of trying to be so perfect. Just get it in, push it in around the sides. Get it nice and tight, the tighter the better, nice and pushed in. Okay, just basically run your rolling pin over the top. And now we've got our tart case. Same difference for the big one, it's the same method again. What I'll do is I'll do another one, so just to make sure. Again, mold your pastry. So this can be the savoury one. Use it as a savoury, it keeps in the freezer up to like 1 month, 2 months, it freezes very well. Okay, this is the sweet pastry one. Again, you can add some cocoa powder to this one to make it a little bit sort of different. You can be the sweet, like a chocolate pastry kind of thing. So same again. Just roll the pastry back, butter the mold, and just roll it right across the top. Again, just push it into the sides again. If it breaks or splits on it, don't worry, you can just patch it up and just roll it right straight across. So they're ready to bake now at the moment, or you can put them in the freezer, as I said before, and freeze them up to two months.